I am Ray, and if you've been stuck struggling with old patterns, you're not actually stuck, but you're evolving. Here's what I mean. A man never steps into the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and it is not the same man. They say insanity is repeating the same behavior over and over again, and expecting a different outcome. But whoever made up that quote is obviously insane, because you can never experience the same thing twice. But your belief in being stuck is what keeps you stuck. You don't realize that you're changing, that you're evolving, that you're not the same person as you were previously. So whenever an old pattern comes, or an addiction, that is not the problem. Problem is in your reaction, because life is always giving you exactly what you need for your highest spiritual growth. As you try to ascend to higher and higher states of being, there are parts of you that cannot go with you to these higher levels of life. And so every time you will bump up against a wall, and that wall is an opportunity to let go of the old patterns, addictions, beliefs, old identities. And depending on how you react will determine whether or not you bounce down or you break through and build a new foundation. So even if you relapse, even if you fall back into old patterns, realize you are still making progress, that no progress has been lost, but that life happens in expansion and contraction phases. In order to go up, you must come down. And it is because we judge ourselves on the way down that we continue to go down further. You cannot throw gasoline onto a fire and expect it to go out. You cannot add more negativity onto an already negative situation and expect things to get better. So stop judging yourself, please. Love yourself back to greatness. Be patient with yourself on this journey. Do not judge yourself, and allow the river of life to guide you gently, or not so gently, to where you want to go. And instead of wallowing in your own suffering, learn the lesson that these old patterns are trying to teach you, because everything in life is your teacher if you can allow it. So when you fall off your horse, don't cry in pain. Get back up and continue moving forward. Because trying to fight the darkness, trying to fight negativity, is like throwing punches in a dark room and expecting something to happen, when all you have to do is turn on the light. Focus on where you're going. Life is viewed through the windshield, not through the rear view mirror. That is all.